Guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another episode of my yearly beauty favorite series. If you are new here, these are essentially the absolute best of the best products throughout the past year, best of the best products from 2021. And in today's video, we are talking foundations. So here in front of me, I have the absolute top 5 foundations in my opinion for the past year, the best for oily skin, the best for textured skin, the best for long wear, and the best for making your skin look like super smooth and like you have a filter on it. So if you are interested in learning about the best foundations for the year, then please stick around and check out the description bar down below. I'll have links for all of the products and also links to my other yearly beauty favorites videos. Okay guys, let's do it. Now, as you know, in this series, we are choosing only the top 5, the top of the top, and I gotta tell you guys, that is a hard decision for me to make. That is a lot of pressure. Okay, so first up, and for the drugstore option, you guys, and this was tricky as well because there have been so many drugstore foundations that have come out this year that I've absolutely adored, but honestly, I just keep going back to this one. I keep using this one all the time. It is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover. This formula is sensational. So this is like a medium buildable coverage foundation. They call it full coverage, but I personally wouldn't call it a full coverage foundation. But I tell you what, you don't need it to be full coverage. It just looks phenomenal on the skin. It is so flawless. It looks so beautiful and smooth. It minimizes texture. It minimizes pores. It smooths everything out. It doesn't cake. It doesn't settle. It doesn't separate. And it is incredibly lightweight on the skin. Like somehow this foundation does everything, like it really perfects your skin and it does everything that I would want a foundation to do, but it does it without me being able to feel like I'm wearing a full face of makeup. It's breathable, it's flexible, it's long wearing, it lasts all day when I apply it in the morning. It doesn't cake, doesn't separate, like I said. And it's even more awesome because it's loaded with skincare ingredients as well. So this one's got antioxidants, so it's got stuff in it that's going to help, fight free radical damage and things like that. It's got environmental protective things in it, so it helps defend your skin against like pollution and things like that. And it is also an SPF 50. Just an absolutely amazing everyday foundation that's got so many benefits, that's so lightweight, but it still looks beautiful on the skin. I absolutely love this. Definitely top 5 for the year. All right, next up, I have another lightweight formula because you guys know I've been all about the lightweight foundations this year. I want my skin to look perfect, but I don't want to feel like I'm wearing makeup. I'm hard to please, okay? I don't know what else to say. But another lightweight formula that I've absolutely adored, and you're probably not surprised by this one, is the Fenty Easy Drop. Oh my goodness. So this feels somewhat similar to like a serum foundation. It's very liquidy. It's very thin on the skin. This is probably, it sits in terms of coverage level in between a skin tint and a light coverage foundation. So this is not going to be one to go for, if you've got a lot of redness that you're wanting to cover, if you've got, acne scarring that you're wanting to cover. You can obviously pair it with a concealer, but it's not going to give you heaps of coverage. For me, this is a foundation that takes 2 seconds to blend out. It looks so perfect. Honestly, it looks the same as if you spend 20 seconds blending it out as if you were to spend 20 minutes blending out. Like it just instantly looks perfect on the skin. It has a blurring sort of perfecting formula and it just, it adds the right amount of tint to the skin and the right amount of color to the skin, but it still looks like your own skin. It's honestly gorgeous. And with that as well, lasts all day. Doesn't melt off when my oils come through, doesn't cake, doesn't separate. I find that it's pretty transfer resistant. I find that it's great against sweat. I find that it's great in humid conditions. Like it's just a really long lasting, super lightweight, super breathable formula that just looks so natural on the skin. It's kind of like your skin, but better, this one. I absolutely adore it. Fenty have done an amazing job with this. It comes in so many different shades. Gorgeous. All right, speaking of lightweight formulas, and again, I don't think anyone's going to be surprised that this foundation has made it into the top 5. We are meant to be together. Dior Backstage Face and Body. Now this foundation and this formula, game changer, absolute game changer. So not only does this look super beautiful on the skin, it is perfecting, it is smoothing, the coverage is fantastic, the wear time is fantastic, it doesn't cake, it doesn't settle, it doesn't separate, it doesn't transfer off. Not only does this foundation do all of that, but it is also completely customizable. So this is a very thin, lightweight formula, and you can actually completely customize the look of it depending on how you apply it and how much of it you apply. So one very sheer layer, kind of looks like a tinted moisturizer. Apply a second coat, looks like a medium coverage foundation. Apply a third coat and it looks like a full-on perfecting full coverage foundation. And normally when you layer foundations like this, normally they get a bit cakey and you can start to see like layers of product on your skin. You know, they start to look not that fabulous. Yeah, doesn't happen with this formula. It doesn't matter how many layers, like seemingly how many layers that you put of this on the skin, it always looks perfect. It's so long wearing. Again, humidity proof, sweat proof, transfer proof. This foundation was created by Dior for the models, you know, to wear on the runway. So obviously very, very hot, high pressure environment. They're under intense lights. It's very warm. It's very sweaty. This was designed to be used on the face and body and to basically not budge, but also to allow the natural texture of the skin to show through so that you couldn't really tell that they were wearing heaps and heaps of makeup. That was the idea behind this product, and my goodness, have they achieved it. It is gorgeous. I love this. Probably out of all of my foundations, this is my absolute most used for the year. And it is a very, very lightweight, breathable formula. Again, you can hardly feel that you're wearing it on the skin. It always looks good. It always feels good, and it lasts all day long. I'm obsessed with this. All right, moving up in coverage, I've got a medium coverage one to show you now, and then I've got a full coverage. And again, I don't think anybody's going to be surprised that this product made it to my top 5 foundations for the year. The Pat McGrath one. Oh my goodness, I am still obsessed with this, you guys. I don't know what they've put in there. I don't know how they've done it, but whenever I put this on, it literally looks like my face has a filter on it. It is like Photoshop in a bottle. It brightens, it evens skin tone, it smooths the skin, and it does that all without feeling heavy, without feeling cakey, and without, you know, transferring or melting off halfway during the day. Originally, when they released this, I was like, whoa, that is so not going to be oily skin appropriate. There's no way I'm going to be able to wear this, because it was marketed as like a very glowy formula, as a very, you know, like perfecting, like lots of highlighty kind of a formula. It's really not like that at all. Like, it does look like that on the skin. It gives the most beautiful, soft, natural satin finish to the skin. Very smoothing, very glowy. But it does that without feeling heavy and without feeling sticky and without melting off during the day. It's called the Sublime Perfection Foundation, and it is perfection. Like, it makes your skin look perfect. Also, a very flexible formula. You know, you can definitely build this one up. You can shear it out. You're sort of able to use it any way that you want. Great to throw on, you know, in the morning if you're wanting to, you know, pull a quick look together for the day to wear your makeup to like run out the door to run errands. But also fantastic to apply it a bit heavier in the evening if you're wanting like a really glam makeup look and you're wanting a really perfected skin look. Just lasts incredibly well. It touches up very well, you know, if you're needing to powder down. I typically get, I don't know, 6 to 7 hours, 8 probably hours of wear out of this one before I do need to touch up, and it still looks stunning even when I do touch it up. Like, it is Photoshop in a bottle, you guys. It is phenomenal. I absolutely adore it, and in my opinion, it is worth every cent. And then last but not least, to finish up today's video, we have a full coverage foundation. And I tell you what, even though this is like cover up absolutely everything, cover up what you ate for dinner last night, cover up your bank account, cover up the mistakes you made in your teenage years, like this literally, the coverage is amazing. Like, I guarantee you when you wear this, you will not feel like you have a full face of makeup on or like you've got full coverage foundation on. And I'm kicking myself still that it took me so long to test this. So this is the NARS Soft Matte Complete Foundation. Like, don't get this confused with some of NARS's other foundations. I still adore NARS Sheer Glow as well. Such an amazing formula, but you know, to be completely transparent, I've not reached for it quite as much this year, especially not since trying this one. This one only launched in Australia, I feel like about mid-year for us, and that's why it's taking me so long to try it. But you guys, the thinnest formula, yet the most full coverage formula. It is mattifying like you would not believe. Like, trust me, once this goes on the skin, and it's not like, I don't want you to think, oh, super mattifying, like it, when you put it on your skin, it feels like your face is going to crack. No. It's so lightweight, it's so flexible, you can't feel it, your skin really breathes through it, it covers absolutely everything, but somehow it controls shine like no other. Like, seriously, this is so insanely good. If you've got redness, if you've got darkness, if you've got rosacea, if you've got acne scarring, if you are after a solution to cover everything, but not look cakey, not feel cakey, not feel heavy on the skin, something that's not going to look perfect for like the first hour and then, you know, 2 hours later look all separated and gross on your skin. This just outperforms and continues to outperform on the skin. I just love it. And whenever I wear it, I get so many compliments from people like, oh my gosh, your skin looks really amazing, like super full coverage. It must have taken you ages to do your foundation. Are you wearing, like, did you mix foundations? Have you got heaps of concealer on? No, it's literally all this. It is so full coverage, but so lightweight, so breathable. And it just lasts and lasts and lasts. I'm absolutely obsessed with it, and it is absolutely one of my most used foundations this year. I mean, to be completely frank, I've not been reaching for really, really full coverage foundations over the past 12 months. I just haven't. I've been liking, sort of more lightweight formulas on the skin. I've been liking products that feel breathable on my skin. I've been liking products that I can't really feel on my skin. But whenever I need a full coverage, when I mean business, I always go for this one because I can't feel this one on my skin and my skin can breathe through it, but it gives me the coverage that I need. Absolutely amazing. Obsessed. You will not be disappointed in this. And there you go, guys. Those were my top 5 foundations of 2021. I'm interested to hear what you think of my top 5 this year. I feel like people are always really, really surprised. I mean, elephant in the room, Estee Lauder Double Wear. I know it's not in this video, and honestly, still, my most recommended foundation for somebody who's got really problematic skin, who can't get their foundation to last, who's got super oily skin. Still my number 1 recommendation for that. But because I've been leaning towards more lightweight, flexible kind of formulas, I've just not been reaching for it as much. But don't worry, guys. I'm probably going to be starting to do a lot more trips to Sydney again. So with all of that happening, I probably will start wearing her a lot more. But in the past 12 months, I really haven't left my home too much. So yeah. Let me know all of your thoughts down in the comments down below, guys. I'd love to know your favorite foundation for the year. What was your absolute most used foundation? I'd love to know. And it's always interesting to see like how many people sort of, say the same thing. I'd love to know all of your thoughts down below. I hope that this video was helpful. If you've got any questions about any of these foundations, please let me know in the comments. I love you all heaps, and I will catch you guys in my next video.